In this video, I'm gonna make you a promise. If you follow my advice, I guarantee that by 2025 you can build your very own AI content empire and quit your job, drive a Lamborghini, become a millionaire. No, seriously, in 2025, anyone can build an AI content empire. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how. Let me start off by saying AI is no longer the future, it's the present. And in 2025, anyone can build an AI content empire. But why 2025? Well, we're at the perfect storm. There's been an explosion of AI tools, chatbots, video generators, voice cloning tools. All of these things are getting cheaper, easier to use, and more importantly, easier to access. The second thing is there's a huge demand for personalized content. People want stuff just for them. They don't want generic stuff. And finally, it's never been easier or cheaper to host and distribute content online. We have free and paid options that allow anybody to do this. So, step number 1, pick your niche. What are you going to focus on? Finance, gaming, education, lifestyle, kids content. Pick something you enjoy and something that has an audience. Look, if you try to target everyone, you will end up pleasing no one. You need to hyper-focus on a specific group of people and give them exactly what they want. Step 2 is to pick your AI tool stack. What tools will you use to actually create content? Now this is important. You don't want to use every single tool out there. Just pick the ones that make sense and fit into your workflow. So, for writing tools, you could use Jasper, ScaleNot, or Ritter to write blog posts, scripts, captions, anything like that. For video generation and editing, you could use PyCArt, Adobe Firefly, Runway ML, InVideo, or even Photoshop. For AI voice or character creators, you could use 11 Labs, Plate, or even the new AI Dungeon. And lastly, when it comes to workflow automation, check out Zapier or IFTTT. Now once you have all these tools installed and ready to go, it's time to build your content machine. This is how you're gonna create a ridiculous amount of content that you can repurpose everywhere: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and even podcasts. There's a few ways to do this. You could go the Gary V route and post one long-form piece of content on YouTube and then chop it up into smaller pieces for TikTok and Instagram. Or you could do what I do and create one video, turn that into a podcast, and then use AI to summarize the podcast into small bite-sized pieces for TikTok and Instagram. You could also use AI to help you schedule your content across all platforms. It's a huge time saver. And finally, use AI to analyze your data, understand which topics perform better, which titles perform better, and double down on what's working. Now that you have your machine built, it's time to think about monetization. How will you make money? Well, there's a few ways. The first way is ad revenue. Now this can come from YouTube, TikTok Creator Fund, Spotify, or even podcast platforms. The second way is affiliate marketing. Now this is where you promote other people's products and you get a commission on the sale. You could do this with Amazon, ClickBank, or even a brand new platform called Whisper. The third way is selling your own digital products. This could be Notion templates, website themes, digital art, music beats, or even courses. With AI, you can create high-quality products in minutes, and the fourth way is client services. Now this could be anything from copywriting to voiceovers to even social media management. You could use AI to help you with these services and scale them to 100 clients and beyond, and that's how you monetize. But listen, I know you want to scale, so let me show you how to take this to an empire level. Now you're gonna need to outsource. Yes, you heard me right. Even though AI can do a lot, there are some things that only humans can do. Things like high-level strategy, sales, marketing, and management. You're gonna need to hire people to help you, and AI can help you with that too. With AI, you can automate 80% of the tasks in your business, which means you'll have more time to focus on the important stuff, growing your empire. And speaking of empires, you can use the same model to build multiple channels, multiple brands, and multiple streams of income. Pretty soon, you won't even know how to manage all the success. Look, the AI wave isn't coming. It's already here. If you don't start now, you'll be watching others build their empires while you're stuck in the sidelines. So what are you waiting for? Go out there and build your AI content empire today. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you want to check out my AI toolkits, head over to the links below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.